Okay.
And in very short, can you just um, summarize what difference between profiles and users once again, please?
If you are a user, let's say you are a user, one user to one profile.
Okay.
First thing, this thing is we have to understand. One user can have only one profile.
Okay.
Okay. So now the profile can have a differentiations of what profile it is all. That is your company's headache.
Hmm.
Now, if I say a manager, I can have 10 managers, I can have 100 managers. It's all you wish. But every managers you go, they will have a manager profile. But the same profile can be referenced to 100 people.
Okay.
So same profile could be reference to as many. You can say 100 also as many.
Okay.
It's actually star. You can keep as many. So our simple one profile or same profile, it does not mean same. As many users, let me put it off. As many users.
Users. Okay.
So from a user perspective, I have only one. From a profile
Hmm.
perspective, that profile could
Many.
be referenced to many people. So this is a simple one to understand. Now, in order to differentiate each profile, so it is all depends on who sees what after he logs in. So that is all left over to the companies, right?
Right.
Mm. So what now questions that is getting to your mind that you can ask me, then I can frame to you and then sit to you.
Okay. So now what I think is, so there will be one like a manager profile for like branch,
Mhm.
and there will be like one. Can I use the same manager profile for the branch and the staff, because there might be a manager in the staff as well, right?
Mhm. So now, Jamsil, like, look at your application. So by looking at your applications, so you should decide who all can log into my application.
Okay.
Who all can log into our application? In a sense, someone who does bank branch management. For example, today you have open, and I'm saying an example of a current account where you have a branch headquartered in Bangalore first, and now you're trying to create new branches. So when you're trying to create new branches, what do you do? So you need to go to branch, I mean to the account, and then give a branch name, and then branch type, which location, so how many staffs could you can have. So all this you put, and then you create a branch.
Hmm.
Okay, Sandeep is getting in here. Hi Sandeep.
Hey, hi Kant. Hi
And
everyone.
Hey.
I know it's a Sandeep, it's a busy for you. At least tomorrow I can wind up on before to the 7:30 to 9. So that would be regular timing. So that batch got over.
Yeah, by tomorrow I'll be free. My college ends by tomorrow afternoon, so I'll be free from tomorrow onwards.
Okay. So that's the reason I'm just like asking them to have a see what we can work with the projects. So once this is all set to you guys, you can do what need to own. Only 10 to 15 minutes on the very beginning of a session every day. We'll connect on this. Um,
Yeah,
just check the basic update and then we can proceed on to our learnings.
I haven't really started on this project. I totally
Okay, no
forgot
problem,
about
no
it.
problem. So you finish your assignment work, and every day when we discuss about their individual project, so you can now join us very
Oh,
quickly.
one quick question. Are we going to start on the service cloud today, or are you going to work with
No, not
them?
gonna. I'm gonna start tomorrow because I thought that you're also busy. So
Okay.
start from
Yeah,
tomorrow
I don't
morning.
want to wait. I mean, delay the other person's progress.
No, no, no.
So
So
No,
we
no,
are
we are
No,
ready.
engaged.
don't worry. We are all exhausted. Yeah.
I know
Already
you were
exhausted,
exhausted.
exhausted, and somehow we want
And
to
it's
Jamsil
already
to get on right time.
11:20 for
Yeah,
you, right?
No, no, can't. It's all because of Kant.
Yes.
it's all because of me. My God, sorry.
I mean, if you are not continuing the session, I'll drop off. Then I'll work on the assignment. I thought you were starting on the service code, so I just
No,
joined.
actually, one
To
of the
do.
important points we're talking here is to your project what is important
Okay.
for everyone. That's the reason I'm just recording this. Or else I would have asked Jamsil go please sleep.
Okay.
So tomorrow, Sandeep, if you also develop an applications, first thing is Don't directly go to objects and create a model and then show me the model. So first thing is I wanted who is the profile who is logging in and what type of the access that he has. That is very important for us. So if you just come say that I have built an application, I'm asking you to if I give me username and a password. So the moment if I log into that particular as a user, so what are the key things that you have been designed for respective users? I want to see that. So as like a company that we expecting, you call profiles or a person as whatever you name, respective person is logging in. I want to see their um, as like real time. How do they see? You decide who should see what type of the application. Now tell me, as I'm still like you see account and donors and staff, so many things you have. But yourself will get to know that okay, who should I give an access so that those particular users when they log in they can have see the such applications in a real time. In a bed bank branch, what happens is um, someone at the admin they would be trying to add the branches. I accept that admin can add or a branch managers can add or a CEO can add.
Hmm.
Get it? So so we can't differentiate here. So we know that the one profile can be associated to only one users. I mean, sorry, one users can be associated to only one profile, but the same profile can be registered to many users. So likewise,
Okay.
you can
So we
decide.
have one system admin profile
So
which can be used by branch manager,
so your CEO or founder would be there, or you
right?
can have a branch managers, branch manager, and so look at this. This would be relevant to a role, CEO role, branch manager role. Okay, role is also very important, guys. So CEO is a role, branch manager is a role, and again, what else? So your staff can also hold a role. See, controlling their data would be doing at the role level.
Hmm.
Controlling the data, we will be doing at the role level. Now, to show something at the UI, hey, this field, that field I should show. That all you deal with are profiles.
Hmm.
Getting something onto the
Yeah.
system is slow. I
So
should
object level access is done at the role.
profile level.
Huh?
Profile level.
I mean, what are the objects he can see? So
What are the
those
objects you can see? Like
you,
physical things, what you
you
can see. Physical things
right.
like uh,
And once you get, I mean, and the display or I mean, what kind of data he can see depends on the permission sets or whatever it is. Right?
so. If you want to deal with the data, please you have to choose the role data
Hmm.
and um, display them. Display what you can has
Sankalpa.
if you want to display the data respective to hierarchy, then you need to have a role to be set. Like a staff cannot see managers data, a managers cannot see CEO's data. So like that, all
Hmm.
you want to do, then please have a role hierarchy in
Role.
this place.
Okay.
So say your role name and a profile name also could be same. No matter, no issues with that. So
Okay.
when I want to show data, I would be looking at the role level. When I want to show something like I feel that field is missing, this field is missing, this page load is not correct, that section is missing. So we fight only with the profiles.
Profile.
Okay, so what can be seen is done by the profile, and what can be done with the data is done in the roles. Okay,
Yes.
so
That too,
these are
when you
the
wanted to
things.
control at a hierarchy level. So
Yeah,
if your company is not having any role and then they simply say that hey, everyone has system admin access, then role is not required. But I believe though no such company exists, they don't have any control such.
right one.
So in our what is our topic is blood bank. So our blood bank stuff is some branch manager will be there by branch. So each and every blood bank can have a branch and someone on the branch they would be controlling. Like example, if you have a bank also, a bank branch manager would be there. So he has a control over of the particular branch. So how many transaction happens, what he can approve with, all that it comes to a bank manager. Now staff is a role. So why I said is because we will be giving you user access to this guys. Okay, now let's come to the profile. Um, what a CEO can hold, which profile he can hold. So let's say he's holding a system admin profile. You can hold system admin because he wanted to have access at a bigger level. So he's holding
Hmm.
system admin profile. So this could be a clone copy of a system admin
Hmm.
profile, but we are limiting to access only to that particular branch. You can
Standard user.
no, we will again go to the system admin profile only.
Okay.
See, I think all we are cloning system admin profile. Um,
Okay.
Clone system admin profile, and the new name we give it as branch manager or whatever.
Okay.
Branch manager profile. We can give this name. Okay. So you can cut down whatever the which is the access not required. So for
Hmm.
example, bank manager can have only my blood bank application access. I don't want it to give any other application access. There is sales, service, marketing, has system admin, has a number of things, right? Turn off them which
Hmm.
is not required, and choose
Okay.
that whichever the objects that you have been focused here, account, contact, donor, blood. So whichever the object which you see here, only give that object access. When you go to
Okay.
profile at the last, you see so many of the other access you, right? So
Hmm.
what control I need to give to this guy, you choose them.
Okay.
Okay. Um, and then staff also same way. You can clone the staff again. Sorry, clone the branch manager again.
Hmm.
Again, you can cut down the things which is not required for this guy.
Okay.
Any one profile you create, and then you when you cut down, you can create from that particular another clone you can create. Don't again come
Okay.
from the system only. It's again so many point clicks. So staff role, clone. I would say branch manager or something.
Hmm.
And again, reduce the access
Okay.
or restrict the access, whatever the name you call it. So here, clone branch manager profile and name it as staff profile. So here I'm trying reduce the access. Again for staff level, what you wanted to give to that much only give it.
Okay.
This is all your decision. You are making it out here. Now actually donors also should have a login, but according to our design, we have moved out from the contact where I do want a contact, and then simply I wanted to have a simple donor where we are trying to manually manage, where staff is managing the donors here.
Yeah.
So this is slightly different approach. I mean, it is all company perspective. Not every donor will give access. Go try to create a record for yourself. No. Sometimes yes, we also take a control. Only staff would manage them. We assume the people are coming in person to our branch, and then we are trying to manage the data. All staff
Hmm.
is taking care of it, so we need not to
Okay.
worry about. So currently, you think only three roles we have: CEO, branch
Okay.
manager, and staff.
Staff. Okay.
So any questions here, James? Do you have?
No, I think for now I'm good. I'll start doing this, and then if I have any
So,
questions, I'll come.
so create a role. Firstly, already maybe a CEO there or a branch manager you can create. Just make sure you're creating one below the other. CEO, then
Okay.
branch manager, and then go to the branch manager again create one more role. So you should see in the hierarchy, okay, staff, branch manager, and CEO.
Okay.
If I log in, I could have given an example. You know this, right? How to do it? Go to roles and checking. Let me show to one. So put a store them into place.
Okay, Jamsil, you done with the objects and
That
fields?
was a wrong approach. I did that.
Yeah, first we have to create the profile systems.
Oh,
So no,
Yesterday we realized, Kant realized us.
Khan said this is absolutely wrong.
Wrong.
And no, I didn't do that. If you have, you are saved. Don't do this in projects when you go. Someone will be there to kick off. Okay,
okay.
project.
How it is related to? Okay, so while creating the objects, you will be setting permissions to them.
Of course. You create an
You are
object.
done with the object creation and the fields, right?
Yeah,
Mapping
yeah,
and
yeah. So we also did right at the very beginning. We created a profile, and then once it is there in your hand, it is easy. So many things you can create and assign to that guy. So it will be so easy to manage them. Or else, all the way at the last, if you manage the profile, then you have to knock off so many things, and then you don't know which field to
okay.
give access, what to do. So many confusions.
Okay, time to hit bed.
Oh, that is February 13, not today.
Oh.
I read it earlier before this class. I was like, oh, today we don't have class.
No, but my question was, Sai and Jamshid, you already created objects and fields and all the relations between them.
Like one, I did only one
Yeah,
part of it.
Okay.
I just created two objects, and when I was in process, when we told him this was where we are, and he said no, first create profiles. So
Now,
we
if
moved.
you do that, that's the feedback we take. No, so if I take a feedback, then I'll get to know where are you and what changes I can do for you. If not, at the last it will be there. It is all collapse. Then you could tell me that, hey, boss, you should tell me in the very beginning only.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
I,
yeah.
okay, you can click on expand all, so it just expands all. So that way we can get to know where who is turning. I think in
Okay.
our somewhere we have got a role. So human resource, marketing, channels. We didn't have roles only. Okay, no problem. Look at this. CEO is a role. Go add a role here. Could be
Hmm.
branch manager. Under the branch manager, again go. We have another
Add
sub role.
stuff.
Add a role called staff.
Okay.
And you can, if some other things are there, you just knock them out, or you can delete them off also. No problem. Anyway, this is are not relating to our subjective. You can delete them. Or else it's okay, fine. You can leave it. It's our wish. But ideally, I want this type of hierarchy for you. CEO, branch manager, and staff.
Hmm.
If a donor is there, donors also would be reporting
Okay.
to some people, but ideally we don't have a login for him. So with this thing that these are the three users who log in. For system
And
admin,
how do
direct
we give a name for our application?
hmm, go create an application.
How do we name our application?
Oh my God, Jamsil.
I will ask all the questions which I remember. I'm very sleepy. I cannot go back and see the battlefield app and see how I did. It's like a
Okay,
marathon there.
go to
App
app
manager.
manager,
App manager. Okay.
and there is things you already manage. I don't know, my system is too slow today.
Got heated up with your developer class.
I think Sandeep was busy there. I think so. He didn't return for the last 2 3 days. Okay, so you're gonna create a new Lightning app. So the moment you give
Oh,
new Lightning app, it says you the name of it.
okay. Okay. Got it.
So same way you would have give battle session app, what it is used, why it is used, and
Yep.
you upload the
Yep. Yep.
logo,
Now I
and
remember this.
so all that you can give it.
Okay.
So when you create an application again, these guys will ask you the profile because all it is trying to a profile. So basically, profile is the one. If you have, it is much easier stuff.
Okay.
So what about you, Toshida? So you wanted to have discussed your profiles also.
Yeah, it would be helpful for me too.
Okay,
Let
for Toshida we have.
Mine is the car sales.
Um, Let me quickly open my Gmail. So we have sent a design, right? So what we have discussed for you.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I sent you a Gmail thing, or else I can send you again. I have it.
No, we
First, create profiles, and then create users roles. So
And will you be able to send us the remaining recordings by any chance?
yes, all it was difficult to have two batches to maintain and then merge them all. Do it today. I'll get
Okay.
little chance. So I'll come in chronological from today's back forth, and then I'll go back to the little classes. So what I'll do is I'll give a
Okay.
subject name of what topic we're discussing on. It's a chapter on
Okay.
this, then chapter name, or I've uploaded a video. So then I need not
Yeah.
to say that the third video or day 4, day 5. It's a topic
Okay.
wise.
Okay.
Oh, this is it's not loading.
Oh, I mean, I again sent you. So I was thinking, let me just do one thing. First, let me segregate what all profiles I need, and then I ask you. Will that
Huh.
work?
Yeah,
That works,
because
right?
for her it was easy because three
Yeah,
things.
because I want to try it on my own.
Go ahead, Tushira. Just
Yeah,
play it.
okay.
Go on. Go ahead. I didn't stop you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll try it on my own. If I got stuck or if whatever I did was pretty bit wrong,
Yeah.
then you can
Then
correct me.
yes, then you are coming up with plot me a role. How what are the who is the top level, and always have a CEO role. So please mind that
Huh.
always have a CEO role. From
Hmm.
there, your regional manager, head manager, country manager, whatever you have, and then again you
Hmm.
can come slow down to the level whichever you want. If
Okay.
the gemcell application is to the nationwide or the international level, then they have to mention the how, just before the role which I was talking, before the app manager there were so many roles, right? Northeast manager,
Mm-hmm.
southeast manager, something they will have, VPs. It all depends.
Yeah.
It depends on the which level of a product that you're making it out. For a blood bank, if you want to have a VPs and other stuff, it's all depends. Then she can have so many number of roles, so many number of users can have. If you wanted to just learn simple CEO branch manager staff, okay, this is the limited people we know. You can be fine with this. Again, she can expand the branches into a regional branch or a countrywide branch. Then she can add on the roles. So with no any disturbance. But what she do is she would pick up, plug out from the CEO and then she would merge it to some regional manager. And again, the regional manager merge to some countrywide managers. I'm getting?
Hmm.
So all that she will reshuffle the roles. That is the thing she would do it. Otherwise, hierarchy wise, who are here on the downside, you will get the same level of access to read the data.
Okay.
No mess would happen. If your hierarchy is very good, the same way your data also would be visible the same way. So make sure your hierarchy is good. That's the first point for you to share. And the second point is to the profile you decide. Okay, for a sales guy, okay, someone who is selling, who is buying. Do you want it to profile for them? And do you want it to access, give a application access to them? That is the first point. And if someone is managing all these car deals for them, if a finance guy is trying to do an approve activity, should we give an access to him because some of the applications going to him? How do we approve the files and approve the system? So do the financial institution also should have a users? And if anything goes wrong with the payments, so who would be the profile who is handling the payments and how they are helping out? So all this you need to
Okay.
think through and then make such a application. So guys, this is not a simple application that you think. You think it is a real project. Try to get as many complexity also is fine. So we will try to address that. Then I say that whether this is applicable or not, just put your mind to that level. Extend yourself. If you just go today, you want to launch a web application or something in application. What are the key things that you think? To that level you think, and then get it. Only then you have open up your scope. Okay, what I can think max. So if your ideas are too extreme, then I have to answer to that level whether it is applicable or not. And it is amazing idea, then we have to promote saying that yes, it is doable.
Okay.
So don't limit yourself saying that this is the only three will I do. This is how we'll go off. No, just explore onto the max what you want. If you get too many 10 roles or 15 roles, how do I manage? If I say yes, I will tell you the idea how it is done, because I've seen the other end of systems how it works. So that way I can say you, if you are visibility of to that level, we can answer to that level of questions to you, answers to you.
Okay.
So don't limit yourself. That is what my question. I mean, my first point is profile. If I say 10 profiles you have, we in a developer org we have only two users. You think, but you can create 10 profiles, 10 roles, 100 roles, whatever you want. Users we are lagging with, so that doesn't mean we have to stop it. We can create users. We can same user. I can flip, no, rechange the profile, keep on, and achieve my story. Getting with the help of
Okay.
two users only, we can go to user, change his profile, and he log in as him, and then do activity, and then change the profile, log in as him, and do the activity. We can do all the stuff. All we wanted to test is whether it is working or not. With the help of two users only, we can play around whatever we want. So just make sure. So if you have a thought of extreme things, if you have something you wanted to get your own, so don't limit yourself. That's my point. So this applies for all. So guys, it's not only for you. So if a blood bank thinks that if she wants to have a regional manager and other stuff, yes, she can bring it. If this is fine, she's okay, fine. Now, how complexity you make an application, that is what I will look into it. If a branch manager is can do maximum, if I say as a real-time application, I will give up main points. Are you having all of this? So who is approving whom? So this type of questions will arise when in going upcoming chapters. Till now, we are simply dealing with credit object. Okay, simple relationship form, and what is the max you can have as a profile and the stuff you're doing it. If you see we are way back we are into into the syllabus side to cover. But that doesn't matter. Now you guys are now heading into your own custom application to develop. So that is still good enough. So see that whether you sales cloud or marketing cloud or service cloud, anywhere you can fit it to your application that you see. If you wanted to create an accounts or con opportunity sum to one, maybe not applies to everyone. So blood bank opportunity, how do we get it? You think through. For A positive as the product, something you want to sell, how do you do it? Something get it fitting into sales and marketing and service. If you thought an idea, how do you present it? That also you think. Because all the companies will not even touch you, cannot say that. I will not go to sales, I will not go to marketing, cannot say. Maybe they are involved in either of case. If not that case, for surely they will involved in service. Somehow for their customers, they have to answer back to their queries. So then all we have configurable stuff. These are all related configurable stuff we have. Scenario wise, we'll explain on 7, 8, 9 only. So now matching onto that, your own products will have your own ideas. So get it? I don't want to elaborate things. Tushara, you find it out and then get us tomorrow. If jump still something, you create roles and do play with this. If something stuck, you please ask me. Tomorrow 15 minutes, first 15 minutes you're going to spend on this. Even Sandeep, if you have time, I don't disturb you though. Tomorrow if if you skip you also for this, if asking on to this two of them. So from Tuesday, that is my Tuesday. So even you have to give inputs on it, what you're doing. I know they left. It's okay, fine. Okay, guys. Let's see tomorrow. And
Okay.
thanks for waiting for me.
No
so,
problem.
so let's at least be active from tomorrow stage. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.